Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we got my wife's stretch Traxxas Rustler. In the last video we took it out and just tested it out with a cheap electronic system in here that we had sitting around in the parts bin, and it didn't do bad. The only issue I was having was the signal, losing this radio signal. So I'm actually going to replace the Fly Sky receiver, and we're gonna go with a Dumbo radio system just for testing. Also after we stopped recording, I kept running the car, and I should have kept the camera rolling, but we had an issue that happened. At the end of the video, the wheel came off, and that ended the video. But after that, I put the wheel back on, kept running it, and the shaft on this Surpass Hobby motor just broke off, and the pinion gear and the shaft, they went flying somewhere. I couldn't find it. So in today's video, I'm just gonna replace this 3500 kV Surpass Hobby motor. It is a 3660. So I did go back with the same motor because we really didn't get a chance to test this kV with 4S, and I do want to test it on 3S and 4S, see what kind of speeds we can get out of it. So with that being said, I went with the same size can motor, 3660, and same kV, 3500 kV. So this is what I got. And like I said, this is for my wife, so I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of money on it right now just in case she crashes it. But we're testing it, well, I'm testing it, and then she can have fun with it. But so this is what we got. We got a, y'all see it, is that Pi 4? Anyways, and it is a brushless motor. You see what I'm saying? This gotta be a faster motor. It's brushless, not brushless. This thing is brushless motor with 4 poles, and yeah, I can't wait to install this Pi 4 brushless motor. But anyway, guys, I'm just being a little funny, but it is 3660 can, 3500 kV. Let's open it up and look at it. So it's black. See here, 3660, 3500 kV. And it looks pretty good. Got the 5mm shaft. Now that was the issue. This motor didn't have the 5mm shaft. It actually had the 3.175 or something like that shaft. And the pinion I had was a 5mm shaft, but I had the converter piece to convert the 5mm pinion to the 3.175 shaft. So that's what I did, and more than likely it broke off because maybe that was just too much torque, too much power for it. I don't know. But anyway, we got the right size shaft on this one, and so we're gonna install this today. And I did have to buy another pinion kit, gear kit, so got that because we was running a 17 tooth, and I didn't have any more 17 tooth pinions here, so I had to buy the kit again. Well, I guess I didn't have to buy the kit. I could just bought a 17 tooth pinion, but I decided to go ahead and get a kit because I have another Rustler project that's coming up somewhere a little bit later, and it's gonna be totally different from this build, but I still wanted the metal gears for that. So but anyway, let's get started installing this motor, and then we're gonna probably not test it today. go running today, but we will go run it soon. All right, let me get set up and install this. All right, so I got the Surpass Hobby motor out of there, and as you can see where the shaft broke off there. That's just a little snub. And so what I'm wondering is, can I actually replace this shaft? Can I actually repair this? Because the motor is still some good other than the shaft. So y'all put it in the comments if this is replaceable, and steer me in the right direction for a shaft for a 3.175. Because I don't have any old motors around here that's not working with this same shaft. So, and I don't know if I gotta have this specific shaft or any shaft can work. So y'all let me know in the comments. Y'all would like to actually repair this. All right, guys, I got the motor installed, and I got the pinion gear installed as well. So we shouldn't have to worry about this shaft breaking off. Got a great mesh, and I think later on I will change out the slipper clutch and put a slipper eliminator on there. So, but for right now, we're gonna test it just like it is, and so I'm gonna connect these just to make sure the motor is going in the right direction. Plug it up, just test it before I change out the radio. So I'm gonna still use the Fly Sky radio to do this, and then I'll change it over. Alright guys, I got the Dumbo RC radio installed. On. Turn this Surpass Hobby ESC on. And it's ready. It's ready to speed test. Alright guys, got the Dumbo radio installed, got the new motor, new pinion installed, and so now we just gotta go out here and test it and see exactly what this system will get speed wise, and if this system is can take, as we can see on in the last video, it did take 4S. I just couldn't really hold the throttle for very long because I was losing signal with the Fly Sky. So we're gonna take the system out here. We're gonna take it out here, test it out. We're gonna take the temperature gun. We're gonna test and see what kind of readings we get temperature wise on the motor and on the ESC as we run those passes. And because I really believe this gearing ratio with the KV motor and the ESC, I don't think we should have any kind of heating issues. So, and I think my wife will be happy with this speed, so we'll see though. All right guys, y'all be safe, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all be blessed.